Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have an awesome video for you. It is a collaboration with two of my good YouTube friends. The first one is Carmel Nicole. She is a lovely creator out of Ireland, does high-end makeup reviews, drugstore, all kinds of great things. She is very funny. She is an outstanding creator. This video is also in collaboration with Clara Barrera. She is Beauty is Ageless 55. I have been friends with Clara even longer. She is a lovely, lovely lady that is very honest, does high-end drugstore reviews, get ready with me. They are both funny, smart, kind, honest women, and we thought we would do a best of type video. One is doing top 10 drugstore brands. The other one is doing top 10 high-end brands, and the other is doing 5 and 5. So please make sure that you check out both of their channels. Let them know that I sent you. I will have their videos linked in the description box. And today I'm going to be doing a full face of my top 10 high-end beauty brands. So let's get into it. What is already on my face is the Dior brow pencil. Just picked that up recently. Lovely product. I have my Sephora collection eyeshadow primer on, and I have my One Size oil sucker primer on my face. The first brand, if you have been watching my channel for any amount of time, you are gonna know that I'm gonna recommend that you check out Natasha Denona. My favorite product of hers is her eyeshadow palette. Probably if I had to say my second favorite, I really enjoy her lipstick, but her eyeshadow is number one. I have more Natasha Denona palettes than any other brand's palettes. Two of my favorites are this one. This is the Golden palette. I probably wear this palette more than any other palette. Just very neutral shades of brown and cream and champagne and slight gold. Love this palette, but I feel like I wear it a lot. If I want a cool toned look, I will reach for the mini Xenon palette. I also have the large Xenon palette. But today I'm going to do a cool toned look for you. I'm going to take my Rephr 15 and just go into this lighter gray tone and just start on the outer edge of my crease. I want this to be the backdrop. Next I'll take my Beauty For Real contour brush and I'll go into this deeper gray shade. Again, focusing on that outer corner. This time I'm keeping it a little bit tighter, just blurring out those edges. And now I'll take an even smaller brush. This is the ColourPop E21, and I'm going to tap into this black, and again on that outer corner, just stamping and then sort of smudging it in. Notice with each deeper shade, my brushes get smaller. And I always tap off my brush before I put it on my eye. I'll take this Game Beauty E04 and I'm going to start with this darker gray on the outer corner and just lightly take it in towards the center. Take it where it has the most pigment first and then softly blend in, taking that lighter gray tone as well. There's a nice bright shade for the inner corner, and then this gorgeous silver goes on the lid. Go back to that Rephr 15 into that lighter gray and just go along the edge just for a little added blending. The second brand I'm going to recommend that you check out that is technically high-end is Sephora Collection. This is their 12-hour eyeliner. I have the retractable and the sharpenable one. They are both fantastic. I have so many things from Sephora Collection that I own, that I love, that I reach for all the time. The third brand that I'm going to recommend, and these brands will be repeated as I complete my face, but the third brand is going to be One Size. I, like I mentioned, have their Oil Sucker primer on. As an oily skinned gal, this is my #1 primer, but there are so many other great things from One Size that you will see today, including this mascara. This is the Fantasize mascara. I love the color, I love the wand, I love the build, lift, and separation. I don't have problems with flaking or smudging. If I'm in a hurry, I can do one coat and it looks great. Or I can take my time and build it. This might be my 3rd tube. I'll come back for those bottom lashes. For foundation, it has to go to my #1 high-end brand for complexion products, and that's going to be Dior. I recently picked up this Dior Forever Skin Glow, but honestly, I have the matte foundation, I have the stick foundation. They are all good, but this one is my current favorite. This is my Morphe A24. I like the smell of Dior. It does have a little bit of fragrance, but I like it. I like the texture. It's nice and thin. I was afraid to try the glow because of my oily skin, but I can tell you with confidence that it wears beautifully. My skin looks healthy and hydrated and smooth. It doesn't feel heavy. I can even wear it without a primer and touch up minimally. Absolutely love. For touch-ups, it has to go to NARS. This is their Soft Matte Hot Concealer. I have mine in the shade Madeline, and this is just every single day. This does not go in a drawer on my vanity. It stays out because I know it gives me confidence for any spots that I feel need covering. I've had issues with spot concealers darkening. This never does that. I think I'm on #5, and that I'm gonna give to LYS Beauty. There are so many LYS products that are definitely worth checking out. Their cream bronzer is amazing. I enjoy their powders. But my current favorite from LYS is this Bright Start Concealer. They were nice enough to send me 2 shades. This one happens to be LN6. It has a sponge tip, but you can also not use the sponge tip if you don't want, and you can just pull it out this way. I don't mind the sponge tip. It is so smooth, really good coverage, hydrating. Definitely worth checking out. The 6th brand is going to be Givenchy. This is their Prisme Libre setting powder. I have mine in the shade Voilé Rose. There are 4 different brightening powders. There's a pink, a peach, a little more yellow, a different shade of pink, and it does come with a brush. It has a mirror. This is just luxury. And it is the smoothest making matte without drying out powder that I own. It is in heavy rotation and there is barely a dent in the center. Worth the splurge. To set the rest of my face, I'm going back to One Size. This is their Boucle powder. This is my rougher #5. It's considered a little more of a finishing powder than a setting powder, so you don't want to go in too heavy with this, but it is truly silk and it really does such a nice job of blurring and keeping that skin-like finish. This is another top shelf. Reach for it all the time. For bronzer, I'm going back to Dior. A few months back, I picked this up from actual Dior. This is their smaller bronzer. This is in the shade 04 Warm. And then recently, I just couldn't help myself and I picked up the big one from Sephora. Mostly because this one, I believe the shade is just a little bit too light, and I tell myself I will enjoy it more in the winter when a little bit more of my color is gone, or I really like to use it to set a cream bronzer. So this is 04 Warm, and then the big one that I got is shade 30, which is tan. This bronzer is very soft, not super pigmented. It's a little more of a building type bronzer. So you can see how this one has a little more depth to it than the first one. I think I like the tone a little bit more. I'm going to use my Jasmine Detail setting brush and just add some bronzer. I might even put a little bit on my eyes. It's a really nice thing if you're wearing a cool toned eye and you want to soften it a little bit, ground it a little bit. But so airbrushed, gorgeous, goof proof. Love it. And I'll take this JennDBeauty E02, just add a little bit into my crease and underneath a bit. Look how gorgeous that embossing is. Favorite high-end brand number 8 goes to YSL. I adore this blush. This is the Make Me blush, and I have mine in the shade 23, which I believe is Hot Mauve. But again, look at the packaging, look at the inside. We've got a mirror. Feels special putting this on, and it is blurring. One of the most blurring blushes in my drawers. I love this tone. It goes with my warm looks, my cool looks. Adore. I'll go ahead and add some of this Fantasize mascara to my bottom lashes. Brand number 9 goes to Makeup Forever. This lip liner, I had no idea how much I would enjoy it. This is the Artist Color Pencil. I have mine in Anywhere Caffeine. Creamy enough that I can line my entire lips. You can use this on your eyes or your lips. This is the original formula, which I was lucky enough to be in Sephora when the Makeup Forever rep was there. And this is the formula that she recommended to me. I'm very happy with the wear. I'm very happy with the shade. Makeup Forever seems to have their nudes down. I do have the matching lipstick in the matte formula, which I love. But today I'm going to put on a Dior lip. Can you tell my number 1 high-end brand is Dior? It's just so special. This is the shade Rose Rose. Now this is considered a matte lipstick, but it feels like a satin lipstick to me and wears like a matte lipstick, which I love. So non-drying, this shade is really pretty. It's just a nice nude. I like everything about it. And the last brand, which by the way, these are not in order. The last high-end brand that I want you to check out, because it is one of my favorites, is Danessa Myricks Beauty. You've seen me do videos with her eyeshadow palettes. I adore her balm powder foundation, and today I'm going to use her blurring setting spray. This says that it's mattifying, but I find that it leaves my skin looking very natural, and my favorite thing about it is the fact that it blurs. It blurs more than any other setting spray that I own. And the mister is so soft. And when I really want my makeup to last, I follow it up with my One Size, because you know I adore this. My makeup's not going anywhere. I did want to go back into this mini Xenon palette and put a little bit of this white in my inner corner. I just love that. I'm using a JennDBeauty E05. And of course I can set my brows with my favorite brow gel. Should I say brow wax? This is the Fluff and Fix from Sephora collection. I will have all of the products listed and linked in the description box below. Some are affiliate links, so if you choose to shop with those links, I thank you so much, because I do make a small commission and it helps support me and my channel. Let me know what high-end brands you enjoy and what products from those brands are the best. I would love to try them out. Make sure you check out Carmel and Clara's videos. Make sure you let them know that I sent you. If you are here from their channels, thank you so much. I hope you stick around and subscribe. I upload on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'd love to see your comments, even if it's just a heart, to let me know you were here. Thank you to Carmel for reaching out to me and asking to do this collab. I am honored and so excited, and thank you for taking some of your precious time to watch. I'll see you in the next one.